Welcome to Fanboy Critic, where we go watch new movies on the theaters and give you our review, both the good and the bad. I'm Jorem Ortiz, and I'll be your fanboy.
And I'm Sam McClure, I'll be your critic. This week we got to go see one of my all-time favorite books turned into a movie, The Dark Tower, directed by Nikolai Arcel, starring Idris Elba as the gunslinger and Matthew McConaughey as the Man in Black. This movie is based off of Stephen King's best-selling Dark Tower series, and it follows Roland Desstrain, a gunslinger knight that's following the evil Man in Black and trying to find the Dark Tower. What did this movie do well? What got you excited as a fanboy to go see this? Because I know you didn't read the books.
Yeah. What got me really excited was the trailer. It looked like it was full of action. But that was pretty much it. I think the trailer was really good. I wasn't really happy with the movie. This movie was not all that to me.
The Gunslinger is one of my favorite books. So this really had nothing to do at all with the very first book. And I read some of the other ones, so it kind of includes some of the craziness of the later books. But I think they were trying to jam in whatever 8 or 11,000 Dark Tower books into 1 hour and a half movie. And they took all the wrong parts and just put it in, and they took out all the great creepy tone and mystery. The Dark Tower and the Man in Black are just a huge mystery, and it's just it's more ominous that we don't know what they are in the book. But this one, they're just right off the bat. They tell you everything about both of those things, and it really takes a lot away from just everything that's happening. I'm trying to separate, what I know from the books from the movie, and just evaluating it as movie alone. The story was really bad. It was all over the place. It made zero sense, even though they're trying to shoot exposition at you every 5 seconds. Okay. Fanboys at home, why should they go see this movie?
Don't watch the movie. It's just not worth it. You can watch the trailer. I think pretty much sums it all up there.
You're supposed to be arguing for it.
Not this time. Just don't.
Critics, if you like the books, this is the worst version of the books. They take the parts that are super unimportant and bad, not even bad in the books, but just not the parts that you should be emphasizing at all. And there's that's what we're gonna do. And if you haven't read the books, it doesn't make any sense. So a lot of the things that they throw in don't make any sense unless you've read the books. But it's a bastardized version of the books. It's 8 books into 1.5 hours, or however many books there are. I don't even know. They should have thought franchise-wise and been okay, first book, first movie. And I would have been much more on board with the first book. And this they kind of jammed everything in, bastardized all of that. Let's go on to the ratings.
I'm definitely angry.
You're angry?
I am angry about this. Like I said, I was so impressed by the trailer, and the movie just didn't add up to it. Wow. I don't read books. I watch movies, and it didn't make me feel like I learned anything by watching this. I had no clue what was going on the entire time. The story sucked. I was never attached to any of the characters, and there wasn't even that much action.
If I was just to separate this out as just a movie and not have any connection to the source material, I would just be at why. I'd just be okay, this is really bad. Why would you spend money on this? As a big Dark Tower fan of the books, I am actually angry that they did such a bad job. We're both on anger, which is super weird that you would actually care enough about this movie to be angry about it.
Yeah, it just looks so cool to me. Alright, fanboys, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what you thought about our review and the movie. Make sure you also check out our Patreon page so we can keep making reviews like this. And for next week on Fanboy Critic, we should be watching
Good Time with Robert Pattinson. Matthew McConaughey looks just like a douchey coke dealer in that. He doesn't look like a magician. He just looks like a douchey coke dealer.